MLB Prize Picks for Sunday, July 7th. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. We're going to try and go 6 picks in under 6 minutes. So hit the like button and let's go to work. All right, today we're going to use the DFS Army projections that are in our domination station for DraftKings FanDuel. This is the FanDuel projections are actually the same as the Prize Picks fantasy score. Going to do some comparison. Going to try and find some winners today. Have not done pre-research. Don't have these pre-planned out. We are just going to see if we can. Going to show you a process that I use sometimes for our members to try and find some winners here. So right up top, you see you got Shohei Ohtani. He's our highest projected player on the board, 15.83. Let's head on over to Prize Picks. Just put in Shohei Ohtani. We got him at projected over 15 on the hitter fantasy score. It's a popular play, but over 10.5. It's a 5 fantasy point difference. Really easy play number one, Shohei Ohtani. Real quick, if you didn't already, hit the like button. Get access to DFS Army. There are deposit match codes, plenty of deals, under $30 a month for a hop in Discord. Go and check it out. Sniper20 gets you 20% off. Play number 2 as we go back. I'm not going to pick anybody in the same team because that's when your payouts can start to dip a little bit. Actually, if you pick the same stat, it can start to dip a little bit. So let's see here. You know what? For a Sunday, I'm going to spread it out. So I'm going to go back to the top, and Ohtani's my Dodger. I'm just going to click off my Dodger player. No more Dodgers in my list here. Now we got Aaron Judge, 13.3 on the fantasy score. Let's see what we got him projected at over on Prize Picks. So we'll switch on over. We'll find Aaron Judge. 9.5 on the hitter fantasy score. It is a 13.3 difference. That is enough for me here. Really, if you get anything more than a 20% difference, I think there's plenty of value there. Maybe we'll do 6 straight hitter fantasy scores. We'll see how it goes. A lot of times, so what's interesting, we do need to look at here is this hits, runs, and RBIs. If this was 1.5, sometimes you'll see like 8 on the fantasy score and then 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. The hits, runs, and RBI is a better play because very rarely are you going to get enough walks. Are you not going to cover the 1.5 versus your hits, runs, and RBIs? In this case, though, for 2.5, 9.5 on the hitter fantasy score. Just doing quick math here. Yeah, he could end up with 2 doubles and cover your hitter fantasy score and not get your hit, runs, and RBI. So I'm going to leave this as the hitter fantasy score for play number 2. Scroll back up. Let's take off the Yankee players here. Should be somewhere in... There they are. So our Yankees are out of the list. We scroll back down, and we're going to go... It's like Corbin Carroll is next up at... I think I might have skipped them earlier. 13.46 on the hitter fantasy score. Go ahead, we'll find Corbin. Finding Corbin Carroll. And let's see. I got to spell out Corbin just a little bit more. There we go. Perfect example. Actually, no, we do not have any hitter fantasy score from Prize Picks up for him, but we do have the hits, runs, and RBI prop. And again, we're projecting him at 13.46 in the model, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Works just fine, and that is play number 3. Play number 4. So I don't have to keep removing. I think we got some pretty straightforward the rest of the way here. Jose Ramirez, 13.29 is what we are projecting him for. So let's find his number over here on Prize Picks. 7.5 on the hitter fantasy score. Obviously, we're projecting him nearly double that number. So play number 4 is Jose Ramirez, more than 7.5 on the hitter fantasy score. That is 4 plays. Matt Olson, 13.05. It's a big old projection here. Braves against Phillies. You know, a lot of times, we'll use odds-based values, but when the hitter fantasy score is right there with a really strong model like we have at DFS Army, some days you just want to leverage that. And again, there's tons of plays and sports. I dropped some tennis plays earlier in the Discord, so make sure you're going checking out DFS Army. And looks like, again, similar. Don't have a hitter fantasy score, but there's no way he's covering the number that we have posted for him, a projection, without hitting this 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. So that's what we'll go for play number 5. Round it out. Play number 6 here, coming up on the 6-minute mark. Doing all right. We're going to skip over Austin Riley. Questionable for Alvarez. I'm going to skip him. I haven't looked at the injury reports, but I don't want to have a DNP or anything like that. We'll just go a little bit lower with Pete Alonso, 12.33. My Met against the Pirates. So if anyone's going to bust, it'll be Alonso because I'm a Met fan, and that's just this season. Weird season the Mets are having. Let's see, we got 7.5 on the hitter fantasy score. Again, projecting him with Prizepicks number is way lower than our projection. So using the DFS Army projections, 6 plays put together really quickly. If you didn't already, hit the like button. Here's our recap. Shohei Ohtani, more than 10.5 on the fantasy score. Aaron Judge, more than 9.5 on the fantasy score. Corbin Carroll, more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Jose Ramirez, more than 7.5 on the fantasy score. Matt Olson, more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And Pete Alonso, more than 7.5 on the hitter fantasy score. Lock that in. Prizepicks takes it. We're looking for our 25x today, and look at the time right there. We'll go full screen. When you take out the intro in this outro, 6 plays, 6 minutes, looking for 25x. I'll see you guys in the DFS Army Discord. Get your deposit matches, the link down below. But for now, that's all I got. Here's your daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I'll see you next time.